FLUFFBUTTS, it's me, FaolanCortez's Colt. Ow, that kind of hurt my wrist. Today, I'm going to be reacting to the second issue of the G5 comics. You FLUFFBUTTS really enjoyed the first one, and I really appreciate your support on it. And so I thought, why not do the second one already? So I really need to catch up. So as per usual, I'm going to be judging the covers, then reading the whole comic, then giving my thoughts afterwards, and seeing which cover I think is the best. So how's about we get started? As of recording this video, I currently have 3 covers, and the first up is cover A. The artwork of cover A is really mythical, and I love it for what it is, because it looks like they're really entranced in a mystery. Sonny's observing a strange object, Hitch is also looking at it, and we got the sisters and Izzy in the corners, and we've even got like little collusion of Cloudpuff there. They're in the derelict remains of Canterlot, so I can only hope that this comic story will be diverging deeper into this. Next up, we have cover B, and oh my goodness, isn't this one just adorable? And the sepia-like filter is going on. Oh, I love it. It features Hitch on the front with his like scout uniform. Maybe it's a younger version of himself, and he's got like all of his like cute critters around him. He's got like an eagle, a bun, and a squirrel. So maybe this comic will include some more critters. I would love that. And finally, we have cover E, or cover Rye, however you say it. And to be honest, this one kind of looks like a more toonish version of that first cover from the first issue. The main 5 are just relaxing in the countryside, and they're looking all very happy, and they're just having a good time. So nothing too troubling, and they're all very comfortable. From the first issue story, we left off on that cliffhanger when Izzy discovered Canterlot. So let's see if this story will be continuing on that mystery, and I'm very excited to see what happens, so let's get reading. Looks like that issue 2 is written again by Celeste Bronifman. I don't know if that's how you say your surname, so I hope I'm getting it right. Anyway, let's dig into issue 2. I spy with my pony eye another leafy tree. Oh, they're already beginning to shed. That's going to increase the effectiveness of pollination and help them flower. Yeah, grow more trees. Do a Mr. Beast, Sonny. If I fall right now, it's not because my magic glitched out. It's because you're putting me to sleep. That's basically sleep flying. Like, I'm going through the atmosphere. The trees are way too thick for the Crystal Thief to have gotten this far anyway. We should regroup with the others, see if they found anything. Oh, I think you're in for a shock, Sonny. Down here! Hitch! Where's Izzy? I've been calling out to her. She should be here soon. Aw, poor Pip, have you got a strainy hoof back there? What's gotten into you, bud? Ooh, Cloudpuff is really shaken up. As soon as you left, Cloudpuff raced off. I thought he was running towards something, but turns out he was running away from this. Oh, it's the door. Oh, they're about to enter. Let's meet Izzy, shall we? The door's open. Bet we'll find the Crystal Thief through here. How's that for detective work? I'm pretty sure that Izzy beat you to the punch there, Hitch. Looks like you got yourself a new hoofy cure there, Pip. The Sacred Gates of the Ancients! My dad used to read me stories back when Canterlot became home to the royal princesses. This gate was built to their welcome travelers. Behind these gates is the most magical place on Earth! On Earth? Don't you mean Equestria? Or is Earth really called like the planet on where ponies originate from? Now that is a twist in itself. The very place Twilight Sparkle was coronated and became the ruler of Equestria. I've dreamed of coming here my whole life. I made it, Dad. I think Hitch has already had enough shaking from you, Sonny, for one day. Oh boy, now they're stepping inside Canterlot. Let's see what we can find. I'm so thrilled. Yikes, you dreamed of coming here? No offense, but if the thief needed enough money to move out of this ghost town, maybe we should let them keep the crystal. How unloyal of you, Pip. You're turning into Rainbow Dash here. No ponies lived in Canterlot for a while, but I promise you'll all be able to feel the magic once we start exploring. Yeah, that's the spirit, Sonny. Every one of these shops is a relic from the past. Canterlot culture lived here. Shouldn't we wait for Izzy? Yeah, good point there, Hitch. Whoa, something scared them inside Donut Joe's shop. Yeah, I recognize that pony. Oh, what the hell? His shop is really run down. The Crystal Thief! Nah, that's probably Izzy, Hitch. You're getting too ahead of yourself. The trick with these things is always to take the thief by surprise, so keep quiet and follow my lead. Well, thank God Izzy isn't here. Yeah, ducking underneath the windows, that's a good call. You've been caught, red-hoofed Crystal Thief! Give us back the Pegasus Crystal! Oh, and Sonny has caught the wrong pony, but the right one she would want to see. You made it! Izzy? Hitch is not finding this funny in the corner. How long have you been here? Why didn't you call us? I tried, but you flew too far away, so I came here to look for the thief myself. She's hula hooping a donut on her horn. How many more things are going to like splatter onto a horn in this whole generation? Who knows? We gotta try these donuts. They've been aged like 100 years, which means they're really fancy. Nah, this isn't like cheese, Izzy. They're gonna be rotten. It's not like cheese, Izzy. Exactly, Pip. Ah, thank you. I'm now relatable to you. If you eat that, you'll be sick for days. Well, we're not going to find our crystal thief here. Looks like we'll have to do some exploring after all. Yes! I actually will have this donut. Okay, second thoughts, Pip. Now I can no longer relate to you. Hey! Oh, wait, she just threw it away. Okay, well, I'm going through a plethora of emotions with you, Pip, right now. I can't believe I'm here. I think you can believe it, and that's sort of the problem. Do you see Hitch and Pip in the corner back there? Hitch is trying to lift up Pip to make her walk because she's so tired. I always saw Canterlot as this perfect beacon of friendship, a place where unicorns, earth ponies, and Pegasi lived in harmony, and no pony ever felt left behind. That's what you wanted to create in Maritime Bay. Yeah, but seeing Canterlot like this makes me question how hard it would be to keep it that way. Yeah, Canterlot would need a ton of like revamping around because there's no way they can restore all of this to its former glory without some help. Hey, ponies! Listen up! According to new evidence that's just come to light, if we want to find the crystal thief, I believe we need to head to the royal castle. Oh, the main entrance. Are we going to find Celestia and Luna or something? The royal castle! You're a genius, Sip! You know the thief might be some pony with a power complex who wouldn't be drawn to the castle! They would also have the best view from up there to spot incoming threats! Sunny is really exposing her fangirliness here. She desperately needs to calm down. Yeah, of course I realized all that. And also, I might have seen the door being opened. Notice how she says being opened. Someone's in here. Who's here? Get into formation, every pony. We've got a thief to catch. Ah, look at Sunny there. She's being caressed by Izzy and she's just crying happy tears. Oh, I feel so happy for her. Her head is just clouded with so much love. Oh my god, it's scared. I've got the door. Cloudpuff's having some fun of his own on the floor. He's bitten off that statue's horn. Oh, how rude. Come on, little horn. You can do it. Poof. Ah. Magic's gone again. Put your hoofs into it. Find a groove again. Back to it. Put some more backbone into it. Ponies, smash the door down. Alright, so they burst it open. Princesses Celestia, Luna, and Twilight Sparkle all stepped hoofs exactly where I'm stepping. Even Pip is crying right there. And yep, I believe she is going to be streaming this whole thing, isn't she? History has been made in this throne room 1,000 times over, and it's still standing, even after all the attacks from Queen Chrysalis and the Storm King and Queen Sombra. Can you believe it? Sunny, now is not the time for fan ponying. Yeah, thank you, Hitch. The Crystal Thief was clearly calling us here, so we can assume this is a trap. We need to stay vigilant, like Mad Eye Moody would say. Constant vigilance! Look for any signs of movement in front of you, behind you. What are the girls doing in the background? So Sunny's just observing the glass paintings. Izzy's just daydreaming. Aw, Zip is petting Cloudpuff right there, and Pip's just crying about the absence of her battery. Oh, whoa, what's going on? They dropped through the floor. I really like that for the speech bubble for Zip. It's like a ghost face, like she can't believe it. We need to be completely aware of our surroundings, because if we're not paying attention, I think you're not paying attention for behind you, Hitch. We could end up in big trouble. And he fell through the floor too. Where is this leading to? Oh my god, I'm on edge. Ugh, and he's landed in a chair of some sort. I think I just took the wind out of me with that. Ow! This tea party of some sorts looks fairly recent because nothing's really worn down, and they've even got their names on like some foldable tags. This seems like a setup. How cute is this? Some pony invited us to a tea party, and these donuts look delicious. They don't look delicious. They look like they've got spikes in them. Maybe Spike made these donuts? Has he returned? Maybe not as fine as a vintage as the ones earlier, but c'est la vie! I think this is more of a Philly napping than a party invitation, Izzy. Would a Philly napper have made us homemade place cards? Oh, very stylish with the home cards there. Lovely. Reginald Fursum is the one who made those place cards. That surname sounds like it can be easily taken out of context. So who's this Reginald? I think they've noticed something. Meep! There's even a sticky note on Izzy's chair saying kick me. Ah, who's playing a prank on them? Voila! And oh, this is a new character. So, oh, this is Reginald Fursum. So he's like a rat or a mouse. Oh, shit! Oh, God. Look who it is. It's fucking Discord. The Draconicus is now in G5. Oh my god. I can't wait to find out what he is going to be like. Because, fun fact for you FLUFFBUTTS, I kind of don't like Discord. Because I've disliked him from G4 because he was just an annoying menace. So, let's see if he can, like, improve in these comics. He's an annoyingly needy kind of creature. Stomp! Look, it's me! And we'll meep at the top of his lungs when he wants to eat berries on the carpet, even though I tell him that juice is hard to scrub out. But unfortunately, he also has a very creative eye. My old friend Fluttershy. Yeah, of course you have to fucking bring up her. None of the other main six, very biased. My old friend Fluttershy used to say all possums do. Oh, it's not a mouse, it's an opossum. And what I've learned is that if you're not paying attention to Fluttershy, you're not paying attention to what really matters. Lord Discord! The Discord! The Lord of Chaos! Who was friends with Fluttershy! Who helped Starlight, Glimmer, Trixie, and... Gosh, she definitely has been studying her history. Thank you so much, Argyle, for that, I guess. Who helped Starlight, Glimmer, Trixie, and Thorax save everybody from the Changelings? Season 6 reference, I see. And you are Sunny, Hitch, Pip, Izzy, and Zip. There's no pony who comes to Canterlot without my knowledging about it, and usually... there's no pony who comes. I love the different expressions on the main five's faces here. Sunny is awestruck, Hitch and Zip are just confused, Pip is somewhat worried, and Izzy is just indulging the moment with those glorious donuts. But today's an exception. I'm so delighted you could make it to my little soiree. Woof! You see, it was an invitation. Yeah, you tell her to Zip's face, Izzy. Mr. Discord, I have so many questions for you. Like, so many. But first, we really need your help. One of the Unity crystals was stolen, and we followed the thief here to Canterlot. You wouldn't happen to have seen the thief around here, would you? Smooth. Sunny truly needs to slow down right now. She's taken in too much that she might as well think Discord is Celestia. Because have you seen the length of Discord's hair now? He really needs a haircut. The thief is exactly why we're having this soiree. Is he the thief? Did he steal the crystal? There is so much to tell, and it all begins with a dramatic story. There goes my magic glitching out again. Stand by. Yeah, there we go. And I actually made a noise. Oh, I'm loving Discord now. He's pulling on some string up, and he's just magic up himself a big stage. So this is gonna get really dramatic, huh? Has that stage been here this whole time? That lighting is completely oversaturating him. It's very unflattering. Oh, is there gonna be a bit of a sass contest between Discord and Pip? Because if so, then I'm all for it. Any pony want some popcorn? Reginald is playing the violin right there, just adding some music to the occasion, and I'll do that right now. While age has been exceedingly kind to this handsome Lord of Chaos, many moons ago, when I was but a spree Draconicus, I was part of a high-flying group. It was Twilight Sparkle, Fluttershy, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Applejack, and me fighting the good fight. Our fans called us the Magnificent Seven. I think you're over-glorifying your inclusion in the main six, Discord. But wow, look at this art of the main six all grown up as well. Oh, that's stunning. And it even includes like a more aged Discord with his long hair. The history books might have a few corrections on that one. Meep, meep. Save your comments until the end, Sunny. Did you just have that sign ready to go? Or did Discord just click one out of thin air? Yes, we did, Sunny. Okay, now this is calling it oversaturated, and it appears that Discord says a lot here, so I'm just going to do my normal voice. We were quite the heroic little team, but truth is, when Twilight first took over as ruler of Equestria, there wasn't much for us to do. Twilight made sure every pony in Equestria felt respected and cared for, and we all lived in, what's the opposite of chaos? Ah yes, harmony. During those quiet years, Fluttershy and I created an animal sanctuary and took a few protégés under our wings. We taught them to care for all the creatures of the Everfree Forest. It was pure and utter bliss. I really love all these inclusions right here, like Angel Bunny with Discord, Fluttershy aged as well. Oh, they're just so adorable. Until a wicked pony came along, one who caused pandemonium with her false ideas of a perfect Equestria. Is that Opaline? Those who listened to her started believing some races of ponies were better than others, simply because of the magical abilities they possessed. Opaline, you sneaky little So sorry, but you need to wait your turn like every pony else. Unicorns have better things to do than wait in line. Hey, whoa. Opaline, did you just kick Fluttershy to the ground? Now that is one more piece of abuse that we need to write down, because out of all the years that she's like just brought up Misty, kicking Fluttershy, now that is an offense worthy of jail time. It's okay. But it was far from okay. One instance led to another, and soon ponykind found themselves divided. Sorry, young fella, but we only allow earth ponies inside. Watch where you're flying! These Pegasi are absolute hazards. Everyone's speaking like Posey from the first special. This is really grinding and stirring up the pot. Our filly protégés stopped attending our sessions. My parents say there's nothing for me to learn from a lowly Pegasus who can't even levitate an apple. Yeah, they're a bit shocked, and Angel, I'm on the same page as you. I would be pissed off as well. It was all very upsetting, but I knew I had to hold it together for Fluttershy. He's even crying. What irony from that one paragraph I just read. She didn't really mean it, Discord. I'm sorry, I can't get it together over Discord's face. She didn't really mean it, Discord. Her parents are just scared, that's all. Okay, that is the most manly cry I've ever heard. Then, truly terrible things happened, much of which is far too frightful to describe. Things in Equestria became even more divided. But finally, after many moons of unrest, the Magnificent Seven were able to set things right. What did they do? What did they do right? To make sure magic never again pitted unicorns, Pegasi, and earth ponies against one another, Twilight gathered all the world's magic and placed it in the 3 crystals. The Unity Crystals! Woo! So I suppose in between, like, Opaline's reign of, like, Equestria and Twilight trying to stop her, like a whole big battle, she created the Unity Crystals to make sure every pony lived in harmony and they weren't really, like, manipulated by Opaline's evilish ways anymore. That really adds a new tale in the story, because with the Dragonlands, like, fleeing and they having their own, like, Dragonstone to preserve their magic. Whoa, this is really just like building the world building so much more. I love it. As long as these 3 crystals were protected and all ponykind lived in harmony, magic would be kept alive and well in Equestria. Ah, look at every pony now. They're all back together. Everything's all friendly and happy. So I guess that everyone has a slice of magic now, so nobody feels segregated. That explains why earth ponies now have magic and the nature stuff. Oh boy, this is making so much sense right now. I need to read more. Applause! Yep, I'll give you an applause. Everyone give Discord a clap. Oh, that was a fantastic story, Discord. And even he is feeling emotional from just retelling it. So it was Twilight, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, and Fluttershy who created the crystals. Discord, you need to help us get that missing crystal back so we can keep magic alive and protect their legacy. My dear Sunny, that's not what I wanted you to take from my story. I told it to you so you might question if a society without magic might actually be a more peaceful one. Oh, great. Here comes out the real Discord. And I was starting to like you. Wait, You stole the Pegasus crystal! I guess that was kind of obvious, Sonny, but with the way Discord has just behaved right now, yeah, it was predictable. When you reunited the crystals and magic was restored, I panicked. I didn't want ponykind to turn against one another again, so I just took it. Stole it! Don't anger him. And what exactly are you planning on doing with the crystal now? I'm not sure. That's why you're all here. It's too big a decision for one Lord of Chaos to make on his own. Well, I think you need to sort out your manners, Discord. Jeez. The answer is easy. Accepting what makes ponies unique and sparkle is what creates unity. We need to embrace each pony's magic, not strip it away from them. Agreed. Same here. You got it, Sonny. And what about you? You've been quiet, and I would very much like to hear what you think of all of this. I agree with Sonny. Every pony should get to keep their magic. You don't seem so sure about it, though. Oh no, he's going to gaslight Izzy. And I can't help but wonder if it has something to do with your arrival in Canterlot. I noticed that you came in on your own. Oh no, he's manipulating Izzy. I fucking knew it. Oh, well, that's because we split up so Sunny, Zip and Pip could use their magic to fly above the trees, and Hitch could use his magic with the forest critters. And you got left behind. It wasn't exactly like that. I see so much of Fluttershy in you, Izzy. Oh my god, stop bringing up Fluttershy's name, Discord! Get over your obsession! Besides, haven't you seen Hitch for your sore eyes, Discord? Hitch is more like Fluttershy than Izzy. Izzy is more like Pinky. During all those years, she also made excuses for others, but I could see how much it really hurt her, just like I can see now how much it hurts you. It's hard to feel left behind simply because of the magic you don't possess. But I am going to fix it for you, Izzy. To truly be rid of the division magic creates, it now seems there's only one answer. No more mutants. I kid. Don't get your filthy claws off the Unity Crystal. Oh, Hit Discord is so misunderstanding the situation here. I must destroy the crystal and get rid of magic once and for all. That's not going to happen on our watch. Come on, ponies, let's make sure this number's a real showstopper. You love Canterlot magic, Sonny. Let me teach you about chaos magic. What's going on? Yeah! And another click of the fingers, and Sonny's just been bashed against the stage wall. Sonny! You let her go, Discord! Oh, and the magic's fading. Is that the crystal's fault or Discord's? Splatter on the floor. I'm sticky! Why does this keep happening to me? Even poor Cloudpuff got some on him. Oh, he's gonna fall to the ground too. Enough of this. Oh shit, he's bounded them with ropes. Oh, for God's sake, Discord. Can't you just have a heart? Even if you wanted to destroy the crystal, Twilight's magic is too powerful. There's no way to break her protective spell. Oh yeah, because Opaline did that in Roots of All Evil Part 2 when she had all the ponies' cutie marks. Yeah, what can you do, Discord? Sunny's got a point. No way that we know of yet. But Twilight taught me the power of a little research. I'm sure I'll figure something out. The theater can be an emotional experience for every pony. You've been a wonderful, if not rowdy, audience. I hope we reunite for another tea party during more peaceful times. Oh, and he's just apparated away. He's going to figure out how to destroy the crystal, and if we don't stop him in time, we'll lose magic forever. To be continued. Oh, that's a really creative way to, like, just stink into an end screen, is he? Wow. And it looks like we're going to be continuing in issue 3. Oh boy, FLUFFBUTTS, this was a much more explosive cliffhanger than issue 1. Okay, I really need to get into issue 3 as soon as possible. Hot damn, FLUFFBUTTS. What an experience with issue 2. I loved it. But now, let's have a little chat. Issue 2. My goodness, FLUFFBUTTS, what a mad experience this was with issue 2. And now, first of all, let's just get the elephant out of the room. I already knew that Discord was going to make a return in the comics because he's spoiled on the comics and... oh, that was a bit of a tongue twister. Comic covers. Yeah, the comic covers. Discord is spoiled on the covers, for God's sake. But I didn't know when he was actually going to make an appearance in the comics. So his appearance this early on in, like, issue 2 was quite a surprise. And My, has he aged so much. Maybe perhaps he's still the same because he's like the Lord of Chaos and he can do anything he wants, but I wonder if he actually has an age of such. But even if he doesn't, then he still looks kind of great, and I think I prefer him better with the longer hair because he looks like more mystical and he's like more wiser. But it seems that Discord is still up to his plain old tricks, huh? Before we get to that, let me just address all the stuff that happened before the big reveal. So Sunny, Hitch, Zip, Pip, and Izzy have finally found Canterlot, and my, does it still retains like its like royal glory and such, and even though it looks a bit dilapidated in all areas, even the royal castle looked in pieces. But everything still looks really bewildering, and I really love the growing suspense and the tension in the story that went on, because when they finally reached inside the royal castle and they dropped down those chutes, oh boy, the story got explosive and I was on the edge of my seat. Pip is still there complaining about the state of her phone and her battery and such. That is like her one personality trait that's being brought out in these comics so far, so I can only hope that gets better developed down the line. Hitch and Zip are still very amateur detectives, and even though they go along with it, they are still very determined to find that crystal thief, and until it was revealed as Discord. Izzy is also there just minding her own business and just usually taking in the sights of what she has found, because she was the first to find it, and Canterlot, this has got a lot of history. However, with Sunny, my throat is literally aching from trying to mimic all of that fangirling that she was doing throughout the whole story. Even with Canterlot, Donut Joe's shop, the royal castle, mentioning Celestia, Luna, and Twilight, and oh my god. And especially when she saw Discord for the first time, she literally lost her mind. It's just lovely to see Sunny in her natural element, just being curious around everywhere and everyone she meets, and especially when she saw Discord at the end. She literally freaked out, and oh, I couldn't compete. And then finally, Discord shows up, and wowie. Even though the twist of him being the crystal thief and not really wanting magic to come back to preserve the past, so make sure Twilight's work is still intact, that was a bit predictable, and it didn't really come as a twist to me. It's in Discord's behavior, after all, to be chaotic and just kind of heartless around everyone, except Fluttershy, and I'm sorry, but I kind of hate that obsession over him, and I knew that this was going to be a bit of an issue with these comics, because as long as he keeps mentioning Fluttershy, then I'll rightfully know that nothing has changed for him. He's little like a sequel to how Sprout behaved in the movie, not really wanting magic to come back. He wants to preserve the old-fashioned way, so it was kind of nothing new, but I really found it exciting, and the cliffhanger as well. Oh my goodness me, I really want to read issue 3 right away, but unfortunately, I can't. Him explaining everything about the past, his friendship with the main six, and everything in Canterlot and Equestria, Ponyville. Oh, it was some really beautiful reminiscing on the past. I absolutely adore that, because we might have this slight antagonistic side character to deal with, but we still have another major force to be reckoned with, and oh, maybe that's going to be brought on later down in the comics, but I shall have to see. The tea party play, the stage play, and Discord still maintaining his mannerisms. Oh, it was great fun. Up until the point when Discord turned on the main five and said, no, magic will not return. It was not yours to give. Oh yeah, I just got reminded of that artwork. That's been like a thing around G5 recently, with Twilight Sparkle like looking down on an Alicorn Sunny saying that magic was not yours to give. That's literally what's happening in the comics right now, and oh my god, it's getting brought out in the most suspenseful way, and I really, really want to read more, but I guess it's all ended on a cliffhanger, and oh my god, I really hate that. And yeah, FLUFFBUTTS, issue 2, what an exciting story. Perfect characterization, lovely reminiscing on the past, the location building, and the return of Discord, and that magnificent cliffhanger. Oh, this issue was a banger. Alright, now it's time to rank my favorite covers of issue 2. In third place, we have cover Ree. And yeah, like I said at the beginning, it's kind of like a copy of Comic A's like cover of issue 1, because they look so similar. But nevertheless, I still really adore the style and the vibrancy of it, and it just looks really natural. Oh, it's just cute. In second place, we have cover B. And yeah, I just really love the sepia tone that's applied to this one. And with a young Hitch and the critters around, even though I don't really think this cover had any significance reference to the story, because what on earth in this cover got brought out in the story? But nevertheless, I really adore it, and its hitch, for God's sake, and its lineness, and yeah, it's just really good, this one. And in first place for my favorite cover, it has to be cover A again. Yeah, because this one just really embodies the whole story. Canterlot, all the characters looking mysterious, it's very colorful, and it looks really like dull as well because they're in a desolate place and it's all suspenseful. God, it's just magnificent. Cover A wins again. Issue 2. Just brilliant work. You have blown my mind away, and with Discord on the loose now, I can only predict that issue 3 is going to be just as great. So I cannot wait. So, FLUFFBUTTS, don't forget to smash that like button down below, and comment your thoughts on issue 2 as well, and subscribe to my channel for more reactions and many more content coming soon. And also, don't forget to leave a pledge on my Patreon page down in the description below, so you can help support me in making these fantastic videos more consistently. And I shall see you all very soon. I'll do an exit like Discord. And finally, I want to give a massive thank you to all of my FLUFFBUTT patrons on my Patreon. My silver patrons, Louise Wade, Alex Smith, and Chad, and my gold patrons, Drew Lazinski, Clear Heart Apple, Owen Wildish, Jonathan Chapper, Darfsiler 12, Kiki Bat VA, Kitty Guardian, and the Peyton Grauerful Trisky. All of your love and support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.